I was wondering, did you happen to catch the professional football contest on television last night?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was most exhilarating. The Giants of New York took on the Packers of Green Bay. And in the end, the Giants triumphed by kicking an oblong ball made of pigskin to a big H. It was a most ripping victory.
Son, I'm just gonna tell you this one time.
Yes, sir.
You want to keep working here. Stay off the drugs.
Message!
Welcome to Fantasy Football on the Real Live. We are your hosts, Jay to the Sun.
And the Dragon Tamer himself, Elyosh. Today we have a guest on our show, Matthew Berry.
Wait. Okay. Just getting word from our producers that Matthew won't be here to visit with us today. I believe he's doing something else.
Oh, wow. He must be teaching Daniel and Eric how to be bestias, whatever that means.
They must be getting taught some of those new verses from the Bible that they speak
the Bible?
of. Yeah.
Well, in any case, on to the next segment. You got us.
So, Jay to the Sun, let's recap a little bit on last season and the off season. What's been going on?
Well, definitely based on the group me activity, there seems to be one player out there that seems to be enjoying life, judging by this picture here.
All I do is win, no matter what.
And there's another player
Yes, it
that's
looks.
trying to figure out life, judging by this picture.
Yeah.
Hello, it's me.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Oh, gotta be crucial. And what about the other two teams we talked about earlier?
3, 2, 1.
Well, only the Dragons team is known to have restructured his Tres Dragones strategy and is looking to improve on his season from last year.
Great to hear. And what about that bodybuilder bully guy?
Well, the bodybuilder bully definitely making his way, but still scratching his head over.
I'm good, I'm great. No, it's been a while.
This says he went Odell over Antonio Brown.
Odell over Antonio
Is that
Brown.
right?
Who-
Is it?
Is producers?
Is that right?
Oh my God, who goes Odell over Antonio Brown?
That is right.
You
He
kidding
went
me?
Odell Beckham over Antonio Brown.
Wow.
I don't know. We have to go to the next segment because
Yeah.
I don't have anything on that.
Producers, roll the next segment.
Now on to some cold hard facts. This is where we take statistical breakdown, try to compare it to last season, and see the projection for what's going to happen or what's projected to happen this coming season.
And speaking of last season, two teams had a major fail. One getting to the playoffs, one going to the toilet bowl. What are the chances of the Bautista brothers ending up in the toilet bowl together?
That's a great question, Dragon Tamer. But for that, we go to our expert analyst, Mortimer Weatherby. Mortimer, tell us, what are the chances of the Bautistas going to the toilet bowl again this year?
Well, guys, when it comes to that team, I'm telling you, there's a chance.
That's great analytics, Mortimer. Thank you for the update.
Mortimer, while we still have you there, can you give us a little bit of odds on another topic? So over the last 7 matches, 5 years, Vergatron has only defeated Funky Town Assassin 2 times. Now, 2 times.
2 times.
Just only 2 times.
Wow.
Yeah,
Numbers?
numbers. By the numbers.
By the numbers.
But Mortimer, can you tell us, what's the chance of him ever beating Funky Town Assassin again?
Well, boys, I've been running the numbers backwards and forwards, left and right for weeks now on that. As you can see, I got my calculator right here. And by my calculations, there's no fucking way.
Continuing on with cold hard facts, Jay to the Sun, this is a poll question that a lot of viewers want to know. And what it is during that semi-dominant performance from the back-to-back champ last season, what are the chances of him going 3-peat this year?
Now, I just have to say, we have to take this one back to Mortimer. Mortimer, what are the chances of a 3-peat from our back-to-back chump? I mean, our back-to-back champ. What are the chances of him going to 3-peat?
Well, to answer that question, we have to go to the statistics machine. It's been cooking up for a little while now. Let's see what the outcome is. Just like I thought, no chance in hell. Back to you, fuckers.
spot on those cold hard facts, Mortimer Weatherby. Great analytics.
Definitely. And this segment of Cold Hard Facts was brought to you by #Ka.
Breaking news. We are getting just word now from our producers, Jay to the Sun. It appears that the Miami Dolphins are releasing one of their star players. Can you give us a little bit more on the story since you're getting that live feed from Dolphins facilities?
Yeah, absolutely. I just got a text here from Adam Schefter himself, and it turns out that the Miami Dolphins have released their number 1 draft pick from June 8th, 1983. That's no other than
Daniel Estrada?
the Dolphin Finn himself.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely a promising career that never really got out the gates. Kind of just fizzled out as soon as he touched ground.
Well, that is sad to hear from what could have been a promising career hadn't been straight with the team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, there's also word out there that the Dallas Cowboys might be interested.
Yeah, there was word out there that the Dallas Cowboys might be interested, but not likely, as they seem to think that he's not going to be straight with the team either.
Wow. Sad to hear.
Definitely. So this segment has been brought to you by
TDN. Well, since Matt's not here, why don't we get on with Love It or Hate It? And why don't you start us off this time, Jay to the Sun?
Sure thing. For the Love It or Hate It segment, let's go with the first Love It or Hate It. Daniel's team.
Hate him.
Hey, what about Eric's team?
Hate him.
Everybody else's team?
Super Bowl snap. 2 snaps and your backfield list.
Well, there it is.
There it is. That looks like a good Love It or Hate It segment to me, and this segment has been brought to you by our sponsors, #TDM.
Well, on to contenders and pretenders. This is the particular part of the show where we know if a team's going to contend
Or pretend.
There you go. So, why don't we start it off? The Estradas, contenders or pretenders?
Well, these two, they're both drowned from last season's rivalry. So all they talk about is #Ka and hey, all this, they're going to repeat and all of this type, and I just don't see that type of performance this year. So I'm going to say the pretenders. So now, on to the next one. Let's say, what do you say about the Bang Bros? Contenders or pretenders?
You know, they both had a little bit of a rough season and tough finishes last year. I think they're going to organize themselves and maybe become in cahoots and form one good overall team. The question is, whose team? Or better yet, whose team would be banging whose? But in this case, we'll call them contenders. What do you think about Tres Dragones and Funky Town Assassins?
Now, these two teams are full of raw talent. So I'd expect that this fantasy football draft, we see a large uptick in their draft strategy. And you might see some mature dragons in that mix and some sharpshooting assassins.
Wow. Sounds like a team.
Sounds like a team, definitely. Yeah. So overall, we'll call Tres Dragones and Funky Town Assassins, we'll call them contenders. Now, what do you think about Optimal Collusion?
Oh, Optimal Collusion. Last season, a rare miss to not make the playoffs. So I think he's building that strategy to go back to his colluding ways. I'm going to call that guy a contender.
Yeah, definitely. A perennial playoff contender.
Yeah.
He had a rare miss last year. Definitely a contender.
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
What do you think about the Forgotten and Te Putearon Cepo?
Well, these two teams, they haven't been present for any draft in quite a while. So this is uncharted territories for both of them. So it seems to me that they might not even know how to draft or how a draft board looks like. You know, they don't even know what a cheat sheet looks like, probably. You know, one's drafting from the jungle and the other one's drafting from the middle of nowhere. So, I don't know. for the sake of that, let's call them pretenders.
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 Oh yeah.
Now, what do you think about bodybuilder bully?
Oh my gosh. Well, Jay to the Sun, the team has not been bodybuilding a team. In fact, he's been looking a little flabby the last few seasons and has had a few off-season struggles.
Yeah.
It appears he's making an attempt to toning up his team, but we're just not seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember,
Odell over AB.
yeah, and remember,
People don't change. Priorities do. Odell over Antonio Brown.
Odell over Antonio Brown. Yeah, let's call them pretender.
Pretenders, definitely. Well, anyway, this segment of Contender or Pretender has been brought to you by hashtag
MIGFA.
So we run out of time here on Fantasy on the Real, but we leave you with this. It looks to be a promising year for hashtag Ka.
And a few top-tier teams will hashtag sepple their way out of the playoff contention.
But one thing is for certain, there is no bitch-assness here.
Until next time, guys,
Let the draft be with you.
the draft is here.
Ciao, bitches!
Biatch. TDM, motherfucker.
Make fun, motherfucker.
Make
Hashtag
fun,
make
call,
fun.
sepple.
Dan, that's a no, that's an ass. That's a